Hey YouTube, what is going on and how's everyone doing? The Gamer Lycan here, bringing you a video on how to play Spy, a guide for Spy in TF2. Now, for many players, a Spy is the most complex character to play in TF2 because he has very low health and a lot of people don't know how to use him. Like, where do I stab? What's going on? And why are they shooting at me? I'm invisible. I thought I'm on their side. Well, I'm here to clear all that up and I will make you a better Spy. So there's three main things that a spy needs to know before he starts playing. You need to know location, position, and you need to know how to act. So for location, you need to know where the enemy is and where the enemy base is. You need to know where, you need to be aware of your surroundings basically. Like if there's a sentry and you're about to decloak, get the hell out of there. Like you're going to get shot down on the spy. And don't be following a scout, like you're not going to catch up to him. And another thing is, make sure your time for your decloaking, like you don't want to run into an area full of pyros right as you're about to decloak. Like that's not good. Now moving on to positioning, you want to position yourself in a place where you're behind the enemy but enemies that are coming out of their base can't see you. So a good place is in between objectives. Like if I particularly play control point, and so if you're going for, or not control point, I'm sorry, king of the hill. So if you're going for king of the hill, hang back towards like right on the enemy side of the control point, and that way it won't be too suspicious. Now moving on to the last point is acting. Acting is the most important thing a spy should know. If a spy can act very well, he can fool the entire team and he can go on as spy the entire game and get like, I don't know, 30 plus kills. But new players run into the problem of running around with the wrong characters. And sorry about my sniffles, guys. I have bad allergies, so don't be hating. Alright, so if I turn into a sniper and I'm running around everywhere, people are gonna know that I'm a spy because snipers don't usually run around. Not many people are very effective at sniping while moving around. But if I am a scout and I'm standing in one place, then people are also going to question that. So like for certain characters you need to move a certain way. Like if you're playing Demo Mans usually are a defensive player. They stick back kind of, they rush forward and then come right back. If you're playing an offensive player like Pyro, Scout, and Soldier, feel free to like run around trying to cap objectives and whatever. People aren't going to suspect you. For defensive players, hang back, but don't hang all the way in the back like support classes would. Hang just a little back, like just follow around the offensive players, and then you should be good. For support class, if you're playing sniper, move very slowly, like don't be chasing after people. And if you're playing medic, as medic, people are going to be very easily killed as spy because they're not going to suspect why a medic is following them like medics are supposed to follow them. But if you're playing as an enemy spy and you're a spy, that's not very good. Like people usually shoot at a spy even if they're on their team just to make sure. So that's never very good to play. Okay, moving on to items. Many new spies will not have items such as the Dead Ringer or the Eternal Reward and certain good guns. And for this, I suggest that y'all start out playing in easy mode for practice mode. Like you could do the offline practice mode by yourself against bots, because you could still get items, and as long as you're completing the achievements for spy, then you will get those items eventually. Now, I mentioned the gun earlier, and that brings up an interesting point. Many spies don't use their gun at all. Like new spies, they know they have a gun, but they just don't use it because they think the knife is the only thing you can get a kill with. I can name countless times where a gun has saved my life while playing spy. Like a lot of times there's a medic chasing after me or maybe a sniper, and I just like bam bam bam, dead bitch. And so that's really good. Never forget that. And you can use your Q button on your keyboard as a default key if you're playing TF2 on PC to switch back and forth between your knife and your gun if you ever need to. When you're playing spy, it's always good to confuse your enemies by keeping switching to new characters every once in a while. This doesn't work very well if you have the dead ringer, because obviously you have to get a kill, but if you're using the default spy kit, then keep switching. Just like if you're standing still as a sniper, people eventually realize you're a spy, so just keep switching every, I don't know, like every 30 seconds or so, and every kill switch 2 characters at least to nullify any suspicion they have on you. And so my last and final tip for playing spy is don't expect going into the game your first few times to be like a super MLG pro spy, like just stabbing everybody, getting 30 kills, 40 kills, whatever. Take it slow. You gotta learn the mechanics, and don't be too hard on yourself thinking, oh my god, I suck at spy, I'm never gonna play this again. It takes a while to get hang of. It did for me, and most likely it will for you, so don't get frustrated with that. Please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps. And thank you for watching my video. I will see you in the next video.